All the disrespect before you play back, button check. Button check.
What is up, everybody? Welcome back to yet again a beautiful morning. A full week of checking these buttons. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Yep. What I'm trying to say in sign language is I hope you guys had a beautiful weekend. We got a full week of checking these buttons. We definitely had hype action. I'm talking tournaments, money matches, hype. Well, I guess hype would apply to the other two, but you know what the hell. Maybe that right there. We's about to get it started. Thank you guys for tuning in once again. And of course, as always, chapters are below. If you want to skip to a particular subject, all the links in the description field for all the information. Thank you guys for all the love. We got the hot clips. We's about to get it started. I probably already said that. Ladies and gents, let's go.
You're wasting your energy. Quit messing around. You're wasting your energy. Kid, I am damn it. You're going straight to hell. Too much fun.
I want it. I'm alive. I want it. I want this right here. I want this right here. We out. Come here, boy. Come here, boy. Well, let's go. I'm a fucking god.
And now into the first set of buttons that need to be checked. This one pops off with the almighty Saturday Night Nightmares. They are back, ladies and gents, for 2021. A lot of you have been asking where they were. They took a little break, had to do something in their personal lives, but now they're back. We talked about it a little bit in last week. We were doing an episode, but now they just had one, a couple days ago, last Saturday. It was hype. Here's the flyer that they originally had. I believe it was like Brian F., Just a Kid, Idom. It was pretty dope right now. I don't know what the hell happened, and I'll continue to show the clip on the screen, but somehow, somewhere, there was a money match. Y'all remember No Need to Talk in the beginning of this whole thing when we were introducing Saturday Night Nightmares, was just killing everybody, wiping off, collecting all this money, right? Then we got Idom. He challenged Idom. He said, yo, I can beat this man. Well, what happened is Idom pretty much showed up and pretty much destroyed. Since then, we really didn't hear too much from No Need. Now, granted, he went on to other tournaments because he's still a godlike player, still doing the damn thing and, doing his thing. But came back now for the first official Saturday Night Nightmares for 2021 and somehow rematched Idom. I believe it was like $300. Here's the clips.
Hold on. It's now $450 for the winner of this match. $450. Blackwell put up another $150. It's $450 for this motherfucking match. Whoever wins this motherfucking fight is $450. Let's get it. This shit is on. Shout out to Blackwell. Let's go, baby. He put up another $150. It's $450 for this fight. The winner of this gets $450. Let's get it. Y'all better fucking play. No need. Come on, baby. This is your chance to win it.
It's $500. BBG's gonna make it $200. $500.
Hold on, what? That nigga Stanford talk like a German Shepherd. I was a good player. Let's go! Idom did it again! He beat the shit out of No Need! Who gonna step up? It's fucking over! Idom did it again! He won $500!
Okay.
He won $500! Idom won $750 tonight! Game is the fuck over! Idom did it again! Good shit, No Need for stepping up! You got more respect than Sevens, bitch ass!
So there it is once again. I don't remember the score of them playing last time, but I remember it being around the same ballpark. I feel like No Need actually did better this time around. I don't know, what was the score, like 10-5 or something like that? So anyway, props to No Need. He's still a great player, but you're going up against Idom, man. Obviously, this dude is still holding his own. You're talking about the Capcom Cup champ. He's godlike. And of course, props to Snake Eyes Jr. Noah for doing the damn thing. Next time they have one, we'll definitely let y'all know. And next up for them next set of buttons that need to be checked, this one pops off overseas in London, England. England. All right, so this one pops off with Claude, right? At, I believe, Hurricane FGC. Definitely show him some love. Profile on the screen right now. Coming out of London, England. So basically, he started this discussion pretty much calling out all like European players, right? He was like, yo, I'm noticing that y'all don't actually enter a lot of online tournaments. What's your excuse? They pretty much all replied. So right here, he posted this saying, EU players, I'm curious to know why you never enter online tournaments. Please give me your reason. Just avoid telling me it's laggy because you play Battle Lounge for hours and you enter online CPT/tournaments with the big cash prize. This is interesting. I really like this because basically he's calling them out. You know, I'm not saying that he's doing it in a necessarily negative way, but he's basically calling bullshit right off the bat, saying like, save the laggy because I know that's where everybody's gonna go. Because I see you online and I see you enter the big ones for the big money, so what's up with all the other tournaments? And it pops off really nice right here because Luffy, y'all know Luffy, well known, definitely in the FGC, especially in the Street Fighter world, responds right here saying it's laggy. Right there, right? I mean, he said the first damn thing that Hurricane was talking about, right? Anyway, he says it's laggy, but he also continues on. He says, don't have motivation to play tournaments in those conditions unless I'm forced to, or I think it's a good reason. Training for upcoming CPT online, for example. Hurricane responds to this as well, basically saying, well, you're not forced to enter the CPT too, I guess. Conditions are the same and chances to win are 10 times lower due to lag. But this is where it gets even more interesting to me. Right here, Luffy actually responds saying, I am. It's in my contract to enter official tourney, whether it's online or not. Phenom actually responds as well, saying same. That's really interesting to know, you know what I'm saying? Because I never knew that. I never had a player's contract because I'm not a player. I just crush a lot. Real talk though, I never knew that. I imagine that, pro players, they have a contract. I never knew exactly what they say, but now we know, most of them probably have this contract that says you actually have to enter a certain amount of tournaments, especially if they're like official, like CPT, whether it's online or not. And then from there, a lot of other players start responding, basically listing their reasons right here as far as like religion, time, family, work. I saw that a lot. A lot of people, and I'll continue to post on the screen, they're basically saying it comes down to, I simply don't have the time to enter all these tournaments. We work full time, we're family men, we have kids. Some of them are not at the best time of the day. Then others I saw had a good point as well, saying we simply don't know when all the tournaments are because there's a lot that are underground. There's a lot that are not well advertised, and that's real talk. I've seen that as well. There's a lot that are simply not well advertised, so we just don't know the details of how to participate or when they are. And some players actually point out, well, there's also a difference between each scenario, each atmosphere as far as like the salt levels as to why they're not participating in certain tournaments. Right here saying losing to lag in an online tournament where something is online is much more frustrating than losing to lag in rank/battle lounge. Plus you're forced to play against players you normally wouldn't play against because of the connection. And then you actually have some EU players coming through saying they do. They actually said, I play in the majority of tournaments that I hear about or anything that I can. So, in one way they're like, yo, we're down. You got others even talking about, yo, I know you're talking about Street Fighter, but the reason why I don't personally is because in my community, which is fighters, the connection is fucking garbage, which we actually heard about that last week. We heard a lot of responses last week from a lot of people watching the show. They were like, yo, we think the status of, fighters is actually in a great place, but online sucks. The community, the competition sucks as far as like online because that netcode is garbage. So that's why you have some players, pretty much talking about that. Like, the integrity of the game is severely compromised. So we simply don't like to enter tournaments when it comes to that particular game. But then some actually see it like to the original point that, Hurricane was talking about. He was like, yo, I see all these other scenarios and cases, but what about all these guys that are like ultra grandmaster or warlords? Like, what the fuck is your excuse not entering these tournaments? Because you spend so much time already online. What's the difference from taking that same time and putting it in an online tournament? I mean, all this shit is basically online.
Dude, what the hell is going on the screen, dude? What? Dude. I know y'all see this too. I don't know what.
So it almost seems like players in themselves, they'll play in ranked, they'll play in the battle lounge and all that, because it's like what else are you gonna do? Like, it's either that or nothing. So they'll choose that, and they'll do it, and they'll get their little laggy matches, you know, or their spikes and sometimes they might experience some good gameplay, but it's not anything under the lights. It's not anything that could be technically, I mean, it can in a way, you know what I'm saying, but it's something that's low key off the radar. But when you go to a tournament and you experience them same settings, you can get blown up or you can get embarrassed, you know what I'm saying? You can get bodied, and now all of a sudden you're a fucking highlight reel or something like that, and people might start looking at you different. Is that the case? Do you think that's the case too? Could there be a thing as far as ego wrapped around all this, or is it just simply a case of fucking online garbage when it comes to, you know, when it comes to lag? There it is, ladies and gents. One more time, thank you guys for watching. If we don't post tomorrow, it'll definitely be the next day. So we'll see you soon. Love you forever. Peace.
Blah, blah, blah. Subscribe.
Come on, Justin Kidd. Let's go. Justin Kidd got pain on his mind. And who get body like you? Nobody. Who get body like you? Nobody. That nigga getting body.